Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday, the 2nd of March. I don't know, it's quite sunny here. A bit bright, I should say. But good morning to everyone. Cornelia was on first. Are you still here, Cornelia? If you are, just let me know. If not, I'll go to someone else. But you was on here at 10:30. I don't start till 11. Okay. Kira Ellis. Oh, you're there. You're here, are you? Okay, Cornelia. Let's start with you then. Then I'm going to Kira Ellis. Okay. Your card is coming to life. It's like Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. And this is what is showing you is life has held you back, but you've started to come better and better as your life is continued. You are a person that holds yourself back. Morning, Patrick. But I know, morning, Gail, I just see here that you need to stop, look and listen. The light is there and it's showing you the light. Yeah, that's better. The light, and the hand that holds the light is the crystal. And the crystal is that beautiful, clear quartz. This is what you need. I know as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, I feel you just need to find you again. We've got the number 29 here, 29 age, 29 door, 29th of the month, 2 and 9 is 11, 11 is November, 1 and 1 is 2. So 2 is February or the 2nd of the month. But I just feel everything is just on your mind at the moment. Time to say to yourself, I'm ready to take the next step. No pressure. Let's show the pressure has started to ease. But I just feel with you at the moment, it's like taking charge of Cornelia again and showing Cornelia that you are stronger. Got a lady here with curly hair. Ah, it's your husband's birthday, is it? All right. Happy birthday to husband. But I'm just feeling here, I've got a lady with you. She's got long hair. She was a lady that loved her appearance. I want to say mother or an aunt. She was a lady that gave a lot of herself. She was very strong-willed. She was a lady that would give her left arm to help someone. And she's saying about you would give yourself to help other people. I'm seeing a long street, and that street has got trees at the side. So it's like an avenue. And I feel this is where she lived. I feel that was where you lived as well. She's saying there's a lot of life still in the old dog yet. So that is meaning that you've got a lot going on with you at the moment, and it is getting better. She's given me a knitted hat. Well, this knitted hat, I feel it was to keep your head warm. And I feel she did that when you was a child. She would knit hats and gloves and scarves, so you always felt warm. She said the fellowship of man. So maybe she was a churchgoer, but she just said the fellowship of man. Sweetheart, I'm given the name of Mary. I want to give you also Anne, and I want to give you also Linda. She's taking me down. You know the harbour in Bournemouth. But I want to take you down to the harbour because they're showing me the harbour. She's showing me also about paddling in the sea. And she's saying here, Your strength comes from knowledge that you learned as a child. Okay. So that's where you come from, but you'd ended up in Bournemouth. They're showing me Bournemouth Harbour, so I know there's some memories for you there. She's given me the names of Alice also, and Julia. Okay. As we walk along the side to the sea, I can see a gentleman here, and this gentleman was a person that absolutely loved life. He gives me the name of Jack. He gives me also Paul, and he's just given me also William. He's showing me his garden. He loved his garden, but he loved the seafront, and I can see him on the seafront. I know as he's talking to me, he just wanted to say to you, always remember where you come from and show people your strength. He's just given me some white roses. Well, white roses mean to me always. Take the love that's been given, sweetheart, and just remember, trust yourself and enjoy your day. So thank you for working with me. Kira Ellis, please. You're next. Kira Ellis. Are you still here, Kira Ellis? Can you let me know if you're still here, please? Kira, spelled K-I-R-A. Yeah, lovely. It's a bit slow today, isn't it? Coming up with people. Okay. Right, you've got the potion card. Can you see that? We have the flask, and we've got crystals, and we've got the different colors. We've got the green. We have also got the purple, and we've got the yellow. I can see this beautiful yellow crystal, which I feel is citrine. We have the purple, which is lavender, but it's also to do with the crystal amethyst. And then we've got the green. The green is that beautiful green, and I can see green fields and life. I see here invigoration and empowerment, but each crystal has a meaning, and I can see all the different crystals laid on the floor. But potions and potion making is like trying to find you and find your way. Right, Kira, I have a lady here with you, and she's wearing a blue top, and she's just coming to show you the blue, which is the blue for healing. And it's also for your throat chakra. And he's telling you that you have to start to speak out on a situation that's happening around you at the moment. She's saying here that you have got the strength, and she said she wants you to follow your dreams. Mum or grandma. She's showing me a rolling pin, a small rolling pin, and she's rolling out icing sugar. I can see her baking and then using the icing sugar to decorate the cake. I feel she's making a birthday cake, so there must be a birthday coming up or just been. But the cake she's also making, if you remember, you know, the cakes were icing all the way around. Marzipan. She just said, this is this time of change for you. Kira, I'm given the name of Jean, Margaret, and also I want to give you Sheila. She's very, very much a person that loved to always give. But she's showing me the birthday cake, so she would have always made birthday cakes. She's saying here, keep your strength intact. Sorry, you've got a sore throat. As she steps aside, I've got a gentleman here with you, and he's hands-on in his garden. I can see him with the sweet peas. I can see him with sunflowers. The sunflowers mean to me happiness and smiling, but this is also meaning September. So there's an anniversary in September, but also September always means to me providence and also always being with self, showing self is ready to take the next step. He is saying you need courage. So courage in a job situation, but something's happening around you at the moment where there's a need to find you again. Sweetheart, she just said to say to you and him, they love you to pieces. I'm given daffodils, and the daffodils mean to me, always go with your gut feeling. So do that. Go with your gut feeling. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, Nightfall Vibes. Are you still here? Nightfall Vibes. Nightfall Vibes. I know this is slow at the moment, but if you're not here, I'm going to go to somebody else. Okay. Right. Nightfall Vibes. Let's have a look at you. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Look at that. Lovely, lovely fairy. We have the lovely green, and that is love. It's also got the yellow, which is hope. We have the number 12, which is 12 door, 12th of the month, 12 age, 12th December. 1 and 2 is 3, March. You're asking about love. Love comes to those who wait. And this is why we've given you the card, slow and steady wins the race. Maybe you're in line for somebody coming into your life. Maybe your life has been on hold at the moment, but I want to say to you, it will get better. You just have to trust in yourself. There is quite a lot of things happening in your life at the moment where you don't see the bigger picture. Maybe a relationship that's just finished and that's caused you heartache. But I want to say to you, sweetheart, whatever happened in the past is time to let go and move forward. I have a lady here with you, and this lady is mother or grandmother. I can see the lady, she's grating cheese. I feel she's making an omelette because I could see the eggs have been beaten and she loved to make you omelettes. She said you have to have a good cheese to make it perfect. She's saying here she loved you to pieces, but she's saying now is the time to make those changes for yourself. You know how far you've come. You know the troubles you've had, but it will get better. Let's look to August when things will change around you. I know as well, I just want to give you peace of mind. I'm given a big heart for you, and the heart means to me, be my Valentine. But I know at the end of the day, it's all about you, knowing you and loving you. The lady's given me Anna, she's given me Patricia, and she's just given me also the name of Maureen. So I know they're connected around you. She said just to say to you, stop struggling, life will get better. I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Okay. Maury Happy Heart. Maury Happy Heart. Maury, hello, lovey. You wanted on your love life? I don't know, lovey. I can only give you what I get, sweetheart. If your love life is important to you, then maybe the cards will tell you. You've got the cauldron. Now, as I look at this, Maury, this is the cauldron. Maybe a love spell that needs to be made. I don't know, but I see the spoons for stirring. I see also the potion that is brewing. And it means creation. It means opportunity and caring. So maybe you have to send out your thoughts to the ether and ask the spirit world if you need a love interest to send out your thoughts for the love interest, or it is up to you to send people and send those thoughts out so that you can get what you need. I have a gentleman with you, and this gentleman, as he comes forward, is about 5'9" in height. Very talented he was. I feel he was talented with his hands. I want to say dad or granddad. A gentleman that believed that opportunities only need, opportunities only come when you need them. He's saying about strength and knowledge comes together, but you need to use your strength to ask for that healing and that help you need. I'm given Brian, I'm given Bill, and I'm given Paul. He said, look round the corner for opportunities. Those opportunities you make and those opportunities you have, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Watch where the new moon, I'm told the new moon in Saturn comes, you will find your soulmate. So I can't give you any more than that. That's what your grandfather's just given you. I've also got a lady with you now. And this lady, she comes forward. She is wearing a pink top. She's wearing trousers and she's kneeling on the floor, scrubbing it. She was always scrubbing floors, always making sure things were clean and tidy. She's showing me rubber gloves. And I know this lady who is with you is either your mum or your grandma, a lady that loved you to pieces. She said about things that always go in the right place. She gives me Maggie, Maureen, and she gives me also Linda. So I know whatever's going to happen in the next few months, you will find the true you and find yourself. She gives me some beautiful pink roses. Pink roses mean to me mother love and family. So take that on board. Opportunities come when you need them. Don't wait. Send out those thoughts. All right, sweetheart? I'm going to leave that with you. and say thank you for working with me. Gail Lawson, please. Gail Lawson. Gail Lawson, are you still here? Gail Lawson? No, don't seem to be. Right, let's find somebody else then. If Gail Lawson is not here. Fiona Rosen. Fiona. You've got the talisman. The talisman. I can see you here, Julie. I'm going down them. But if people have left, that's their problem. I come to people as I can. But as I said, I'm with Fiona Rosen, should I say. And then the next person I'm coming to, as I come down the thing, is Rebecca. I just found Rebecca Rogers, if you're still here, after Fiona. Fiona, talisman. That's showing you strokes of midnight. And I see here that you just need to send out your thoughts out to those who need. We've got the number 49 here. And I see this lovely stone which has the runes on it. And it said runes at midnight. I see also the shades of grey. And the shades of grey is showing me also that you just need to follow your dreams. 49. I see here 49 door, 49 age, 4 and 9 is 13. 13, 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is April. April anniversaries, things that are happening. I see here, this is like the earth, and I've got the earth in your hands. And I hear that song, I've got the whole world in my hand. So you have to find you again. So whatever you did, whatever you do, you will find you again. It's like the pathway is quite windy. Hi, Pawinda. I know as I see this, I feel that you have to follow your dreams again. Lady here with you that brings you strength. She's also brought a ladder and wallpaper. She said you've got some wallpapering to do. So whether this is, she loved to wallpaper, but I just feel that the wallpaper is there for you to make those challenges and to make those changes. She's saying here, as she's talking to me, mother or grandmother, a lady that loved to take a challenge. She would always be like you, ready to take the next step. She's saying about memories, precious memories. So you need to take those memories on board. I'm hearing the song, oh, Carol, I am just a fool. I'm hearing that song, so you must understand the name of Carol. Also, I want to give you Marion and I want to give you Pauline. So I know they're connected somewhere around you. Stop worrying about past, move forward. Find you again, Fiona. Gentleman with you, he gives me some beautiful pink and white roses. Pink roses mean to me mother love, more maternal love, and it also means as well family. He gives me Ben, Brian, and William, so I know they're connected around you. So just take that love that's been given to you, and can I say thank you for working with me? The other lady, I said, if they're not here, then I go to someone else. Right, Rebecca Rogers, if you're not here. Patrick Mohan, let's talk to you. Patrick, are you still here? I know it's a bit slow this morning, but I'd like to know you're still here. Let me choose you a card then. Right. You have got the oak tree. Can you see? And it says here that the oak tree grows from an acorn. So a little acorn, you get the beautiful. I see here power, courage, and strength. And I know you need strength at this moment in time. They've given you the oak tree for strength. The acorn is for new beginnings. Because you've had so much problems the last few weeks and months, I see here the steps, and I see the start of David there for you. I see here also the leaves of change. So watch where the changes are coming around you at this moment in time. You've lost so many parts of your family that sometimes you feel, what's next? But I want to see that strength comes for you. The strength of knowledge, the strength of love, and the strength of family. I have a lady here, and this lady, she's telling me that she had problems. So either pneumonia or lung problems. She's showing me a green dress. Well, I know the Irish connections are there with you, but I feel the last photograph that was taken, she was wearing this green dress. I know there is something happening around you. All you need to do is show your inner strength. I know, sweetheart. This is why she's here with you. She said she can't stay long because she's in healing, but she's saying, I'm always with you. She said, take care of Lorraine. And she said, take care of you. She says, watch where the next few months things will make it better. She's saying that she hasn't gone over yet. So I know she's very much with you. Sweetheart, I'm given Maureen. I'm also given as well the name of Patricia. And I want to give you a big bowl of potato salad. So is that that could be for the funeral, for the wake after, but I'm given potato salad. She's saying now is the time to find yourself again. I know there's a lot going on in your life. And I know your loved ones are always close by you. But you need to take the time to take a meditation and take the peace within. I'm going to leave that with you, Patrick, because that is as much as they want to give you. All right, sweetheart. So can I say thank you for working with me? Can I talk to per window, please? Per window. Are you still here, per window? Yeah, you do that, sweetheart. I'm going to have a meditation a bit later, and I'm going to use the music for I Am a Circle. You're welcome, Patrick. Pawinda, thank you. Yeah. Right, Pawinda, you've got moonlight. It's like that song, Moonlight Becomes You, and we take that moon inside of us. Yeah, Pawinda Bill Sing Birdie. What I've got is Pawinda Verdi on here. Are you the same? Are you both the same, Pawinda Verdi and Pawinda Bill Sing Birdie? Can you let me know, please, if I'm doing two or am I doing one? Okay. Well, anyway, Pawinda Verdi, you have got the moon. It is about creativity and knowing yourself. You have a lot going on in your life at the moment. And I feel that you just need, just for the moment, just to push yourself in a different direction. The moon is full here. And I can see all the planets around you. But you have, oh, sorry, Julie. Thank you for coming anyway. I see the leaves. I see the fairy of possibilities. And I see the moonlight. We've got number 51 here. 51 age, 51 door. 5 and 1 is 6. 6 is June. June the month. June the name. I'm shown a big mixing bowl and it is full of vegetables. And I can see this lady and she's pressing into the vegetables like this and she's mixing them all together. I feel she's making something that you would love, but I can see her hands, no gloves. She's just squeezing the vegetables together and she's putting it all into pastry. I can see pastry. So she's making something in pastry. She said she always used to make these pasties kind of things. That's what samosas, they're like samosas, but she's done them differently. It's like little tiny pasties, and that's what she's making you. She said there's an anniversary coming up in this month, and she said about taking time for you. She's saying about knowing your place. Pawinda, I am being told to say to you, your strength, your love comes from families. She's saying here about John. She's giving me John. And she's just given me Maria. And she's saying about, I thought she said Megan. Megan, the name Megan. So I know you've got a lot to do, sweetheart. You just need to find you again. Show yourself that you have a lot to do in this life. Gentleman now comes, and this gentleman, as he comes forward, he is showing me sitting up a bar. He liked to sit up a bar and have a drink. He's got his family around his. and I can see him, and he's got a pint of, I thought it was lager, but he's sitting up the bar and he's got two men with him, and I feel they're brothers. I feel he was very much a gentleman that loved family, as do you. I feel he worked either in a hospital or he worked in a pharmacy, because I can see him counting pills. He's saying here that you have to take yourself back to the beginning and start again. So whatever's happened in the past, it will get better. Sweetheart, I'm given Portland. Do you understand Portland? And he's just said about Michael as well. He said, trust in your instincts. If you think it's not right, then please take on board what he's saying. You help so many people, and I know that he would love you, and I feel dad or granddad. He's given you some lovely daffodils. Well, the daffodils are for spring and for... Can you look to where it comes again then? Because I feel something to do with Portland, Portland Street, Portland Inn, Portland. That's what I'm given. And this is from the gentleman, which I feel is your dad or your granddad. But he just said to say to you, stop struggling, get on with it. But go with your gut feeling always. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave you alone now. I'm going to say to Kayla Jenkins, Kayla, my mum died when she was 41, and I know you still have all that time on your hand, but what you need to do is just send out your thoughts to your mum, and then when you talk to her, she will pop into your dreams and show you that she's still around you. All right? I'm leaving that with you, Kayla, because I don't feel you're ready for anything. Let's have a look now. Pamela Greterex, are you still here, Pamela? And then I'm going to go to Terry, if I can. So, Pamela, choose you a card. Right, you've got mushroom. Looks a lot like a toadstool, doesn't it? But it's mushroom. And it says about recycling, breaking down problems. So I feel you've got a few problems on your life at the moment. I feel problem with your teeth. And I also see problems with things that happen and out of your control. I see butterflies and moths all the way around this mushroom, but I also see crystals, and the crystals I have with you is the moonstone. So maybe the moonstone is needed around you at the moment. Okay. Precious memories, Pamela, precious memories. I feel I've got a lady here with you, and this lady, she had problems with her breast. I don't know whether it was both or she just had the problem with the one, but I know there was breast problems. She's saying to you that she suffered greatly, but you were there when she needed you. I also feel I've got a problem with my right ear. So either you're hearing spirit in your right ear, or you've got an itchy ear from spirit being with you, Pamela. I'm given the names of Martha, Ruby, and I'm also given the name of Anne. So I know they're connected around you. You have to take on board that love comes to you from Spirit. She's bringing you so much love, sweetheart. She's showing me a painting. Because that's what I'm hearing, sweetheart. I just heard a voice say Spirit. So I know that is you and Spirit. The ladies brought you some aquilegia, and the aquilegia, all different colors. I feel she loved those lovely flowers, or Granny's bonnet, but I want to give you those. She's saying about putting things to bed. So you've got a lot of things to take and get rid of. Maybe it's to get rid of everything that you had and you know was. Maybe you have to downsize or do something. But she is very, very, very much with you today. She said, no more tears, no more tears. I have a gentleman now here, and he's given me the name of Don, Ray, and Bill. So I know they're connected somewhere. And he just said to say to you, always be yourself. Don't let others follow you, because you should follow them. He's showing me a garden full of vegetables. I know he loved to grow his vegetables. But Pamela is saying to you, always go with your gut feeling. And as the ladies just passed me a yellow aquilegia, I know that is meant for you. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Terry, please. Can I come to Terry? Terry Bonacassio. So Terry, your card is the mountain. So you've got many mountains to climb, haven't you, sweetheart? I see here that you're aggravated by things that are out of your control. The mountain is quite high, but I know you are very clever and you know you can escape. And I know the escapism comes because you are worried about past. We have the number 6 here, 6th of the month, 6 on the door. 6 is June, the name of June. But I just see no mountain is too high for you to climb. And I feel you're on your spiritual pathway. And I know that you need, just for a few moments, to tell people who you are again. There is a sense of knowledge with you, a sense that you need to follow your dreams, but you also need to find the true Terry again. I have a lady here with you, and this lady, as she comes from the spirit world, she is showing me that she loved to cook. She's cooking you lamb shanks. So I know that she loved to cook different things, but I'm seeing lamb shanks. I'm also seeing as well, she's got an oven, and in that oven, she's got a big tin, and she's got the lamb shanks in this tin, and she's covered it all over with foil. And now she's gone out into the garden, and she's just got some rhubarb. She's got some carrots, some cauliflower and potatoes. And she's brought them back in and she's getting them all ready for dinner. She was a lady that loved to prepare well in hand. She was a lady that gave so much of herself to family. She's showing me also her wall, and on this wall is all covered with photos. And these are photos of, family, I feel. There's a man and a woman. The woman is sitting on the chair and the man has got his hand on her shoulder. And I feel this is grandmother and granddad. But I know this photograph on the wall was given, but I feel she loved you to pieces and would always cook on one special day. I've also got a gentleman with you, not got a lot of hair on his head. He's about, I want to say about 5'10". He was in the army. He was a gentleman that always did things his own way. He's saying about precious memories, and that is you as a child. Terry, I am given the names of John, Arthur. I'm also given Margaret, and I've just been given also the name of Pearl. I know as I'm talking to him, he brings you some beautiful, beautiful, small, the little tiny daffodils. He's brought you some miniature daffodils. And that means to me, always go with your gut feeling. Don't let others put you back. All right, sweetheart? I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Okay, Trish Cook. And is Ben still here, please? Is Ben still here? So this is for Trish Cook. Trish, you've got the walk-in staff. And that is shaman, always standing tall and walking your path. When I look at this, it says support and encouragement. But this walking staff is to help you to walk your path straight up, do it your own way. I see here the staff is all engraved. So this is the shaman's stick. So being on board with the shaman and knowing your pathway is quite steady, I see the stones, and the stones are showing me that you have got a long way to go. I see the eagles, and the eagles are part and parcel of your pathway. So maybe the eagle is your animal totem. I also see all the herbs and spices. I feel with you, sweetheart, you just need to follow your dreams a bit more. Okay, I have a lady here with you, and this lady brings you some beautiful roses out of her garden. I can see pink, white, yellow, and also red. Well, the red rose means perfect love. The white rose means always. The pink means mother love and family. And the yellow means gut feeling. It's times of change for you. And this lady is showing me just doing things her own way. She just made you a chocolate cake. And the chocolate cake is absolutely full of goodies. She's decorated it with Smarties. So I know there's an anniversary coming up. She's saying to you, Trish, you missed out on a lot of birthdays. So I know this lady went over quite suddenly. I am hearing gentle, gentle, gentle. So I know she was a gentle lady. We have a gentleman also with you. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, he's just brought you cabbage stew. I just asked him why cabbage stew. He said because cabbage stew was part and parcel of taking things out of the garden when you didn't have anything else. I am given Ronnie, I'm given Peter, I'm given William. So I know they're connected around you, sweetheart. But I know those lovely flowers are for you, and I know the cabbage stew is from your granddad. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, Tracy Mager. Seeing as Ben's not still here, Tracy Mager. Right, Tracy, you've got wide open. Can you see that? That's wide open spaces. I see you stood on a rock and trying to find yourself. Your arms are quite open and you're asking for help. We have the number 42. 42 age, 42 door, 4 and 2 is 6. 6 is for an anniversary, 6 is for June, and 6th of the month. So 6 is important. I have an old lady here, an old lady that was always busy in the kitchen. She is wearing an apron. She's a lady that I felt was grandma. She was a lady that loved her garden and she loved the wide open spaces. She's given me the names of Phyllis. She's just given me also Margaret, and she's given you Jean. She said to say to you, stop struggling, find yourself. This lady with you is mum or grandma, as I said, but I felt more grandma. She's made you some Cornish pasties, so she loved to bake. She's saying about knowing where you're going and how far you've come. She's saying here, the struggling is gone now. You have to move forward. I'm also given Rose and Iris. I have a gentleman now with you, and this gentleman was a bit of a clown when he was on the earth plane. He was a gentleman that would always be joking, but joking made him feel as though he was helping family. I'm given Roger, I'm given David, and I'm given John. He's just brought you some absolutely beautiful, and they tell me you don't need anything more. And I have to give you some beautiful roses, yellow, and the roses are for gut feeling. Always go with your gut feeling. Okay. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Right, I'm going to come to Sarah Godfrey, please. Sarah Godfrey. So that's Sarah. Hi, Sarah. We always see you, but it's just I have to go to where I'm drawn to at first, but I'm drawn to you now. So let's see what we have here. Right, Sarah, you've got time. That's the herb, time. And as I see this, I see the lovely green crystal. And it says time. Take time inside yourself for the herb. It means presence and self-awareness. I want to give you the crystal malachite. That crystal malachite will help you on your journey. I see your pathway is quite strong. And I see as the time is growing, it's also growing with you. So presence and self-awareness, that is what's needed around you at the moment. I want to give you a key. And this key is for you to shut the door to the past and lock it. You don't need the past issues to come forward. I'm shown bacon and egg and sausages on a plate. I feel this lady I have with you is mum or grandma. She loved to cook you breakfast, and I feel this was what she would do: the bacon, eggs, sausages, mushrooms, tomatoes, beans, and fried bread. But she's just showing you that because I feel you've had a few eating disorders around your life, and I just need you to move forward and find you again. Sarah, you are strong. Use that strength to show you that you are ready to take the next step. Your pathway is like this. So I know your pathway is quite golden at the moment. I'm hearing music playing. So this lady loved music. And I know she loved the old-fashioned music. And what I mean with old-fashioned music, she loved the things that are happening around you. Sarah, she said she loved you to pieces. And she said you often helped with her by cleaning and helping her with the dusting. I'm given the name of Flo. I'm also given the name of Elaine. And I also want to give you, Sarah, the name of Margaret, so I know they're connected somewhere. I'm now speaking to a gentleman, and this gentleman who is with you has just brought you some beautiful daffodils. The daffodils are those lovely yellow ones with the deep yellow-orange trumpets. And this gentleman has brought you those so that you can find yourself and you can use your gut feeling. I'm seeing the Scottish Highlands, so Scottish connections around you. Sarah, trust in yourself. You will get there. You just need to believe in yourself again. Now is the time to take on board what I've said. Lock the door to the past and move forward on your pathway. Show others you are stronger. All right, sweetheart? But at the end of the day, it's all about Sarah. Your pathway is now ready for you to move forward. Find yourself a circle that can help you. Read the book, The Celestine Prophecy, which tells you there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. But also remember as well, I want to give you some lovely, lovely tulips from your granddad in the spirit world. And he said, always remember, it's about you, nobody else. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you. and say thank you for working with me. And I'm going one more card, and I'm going to give this to Elaine Stonehouse, please, if I can. Elaine Stonehouse. You're welcome, Sarah. Just remember, trust in yourself. You'll get there. All right, Elaine. This will only be a quick reading because it's my time. You've got the deep freeze. Let me just get there. The deep freeze. Can you see it properly? Oh, for God's sake, that bloody shining light. And it's got Aslan in the middle, look. The lion. I see here Aslan, the lion. The deep freeze is all the frost and snow that is around you. I feel with you that the icy lake and all the strength that you've had yet. I know there's a lot going on in your life, and maybe there's a need to freeze the past and take on board your future. We have the number 26, 26 age, 26 door, 26th of the month, 2 and 6 is 8, 8 is August, or the 8th of the month. And I'm hearing about being constant. You have to be more constant in what you do, sweetheart. Don't let others push you too far. Just know at the end of the day, it's about you, only you. I have a lady with you, and this lady, she comes forward, is mother or grandmother. She's telling me here that she loved you to pieces, and she's showing me her kitchen. And the kitchen has a lovely table on there, and I can see her sitting at the table, and she's doing a crossword. She's also got things happening around her that she liked to be herself. She's saying here, you are ready to take that next step, which is forward. Now is the time to look after you and show you how important you are. Sweetheart, I'm given the name of Millie. So I don't know where that comes in the family, but I'm given Millie. And I've just been given also the name of Joan and Jean. Joan, Jean, and Millie. I'm also shown as well a tablecloth that was absolutely beautifully embroidered. Your grandma was called Millie. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, she showed me this beautiful embroidered tablecloth. So I know she was very clever with her hands. She said, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Okay, as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, I have also a gentleman with you. He gives me straight away Harry, David, and Michael. So I know they're connected somewhere around you. He's saying to me, he loved to do things on his own terms. I know there's a lot going on with him, but he's just letting you know that he's with you. He's with you every step of the way. I feel he was in the Navy because I'm hearing this song. I joined the Navy to see the world. And what did I see? I saw the sea. So I know this lovely gentleman is either your dad or your granddad, a gentleman that had poorly hips and knees before he went to the spirit world. He's saying about the struggles you've had and the struggles he had, but he said about taking charge of you. I know there's so much going on with your life at the moment, but I know at the end of the day, it's all about you. He's just brought me some beautiful, beautiful white roses. And white roses mean to me always. So remember that. Look after number one, which is you. Right. Thank you for working with me. I'm sorry I've gone way over time. Sorry, Stace, but I will see you again on Wednesday, 4 till 5. All right. Good afternoon, everyone.